A review of the BlackBerry Pearl. Well, as an improvement over other BlackBerry models, you're going to find some definite differences. She's smaller, thinner, lighter, faster. Yeah. And probably the biggest change, or one of the bigger changes, is its namesake. It's replaced the traditional trackball with their Pearl track, micro track switch in the center. And this allows you now three-dimensional diagonal movement. It's going to offer you a good bit more control, and it's very responsive to your finger. That's a good thing. Also dealing with a quirky layout keyboard with 2 characters per button, and if you're fast on any BlackBerry unit, you're going to be able to pick this up and type quickly. And built into the operating system, its guessing feature of what you're typing is very intuitive and very easy to use. So if you're used to smartphone operation, you're just getting into it, then you're going to find this keyboard layout to be traditional and easy to use. The disappointing part is the fit and finish on the buttons. If you run your fingers over them, they're like a bunch of loose teeth, and after a few weeks, you're not even going to get the responsiveness of pushing down on the button and getting the clicking feedback. Big dog battery in the back of it, which is a positive. Up to 4 days of between charges, depending on your use of the unit. Also, another disappointing fact is that the micro SD card, is located inconveniently behind the battery. So, no hot swapping for you. It's first BlackBerry with a camera on the back of it. An LED diode is going to act as a flash for it. USB connector for charging and importing and exporting of information on the top of it. A button to put it to sleep and to mute on incoming calls. There is a programmable button on the side, which is kind of neat. Whatever you use most often, you can program it right into there. And a very easy to find and use volume up and down switch without buttons, rather, that you can easily navigate without having to look at them. Like we may have been mentioning before, the graphical interface is a little disappointing. It reminds me of using an MS-DOS machine compared to it's like the difference between an MS-DOS and a Mac interface or a dare I say, Windows Vista. So overall, if you're used to that, take a look. What I always recommend when deciding on a smartphone is take a look at the entire market, look at your budget, and definitely take a look at your usage. What are you going to use it for? Make your best decision that way, but in the decision-making process, you should consider the BlackBerry Pearl.